good to be back.
Well. Here we are.
We are back. BRV Shorts, taking about a month off, at least a month off.
You know, with the line of work we're in, this time of year gets a little busy.
Yeah. It's holiday. It's cold outside, and we're going to get into more of that later.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
We'll get to more of that later. The reason why we gathered here tonight was to talk about something. But yeah, you said the work these days, traveling a lot. I've been seeing some interesting things on the road, whether it be accidents or
that's
drivers.
part of it too. You know, busy with work, but you've been on the road. It's hard to schedule podcast days and YouTube days when you're on the road.
We've taken some time off, but it did the same thing last year. But we're so dedicated to our viewers and to our listeners that we decided to get together for a short really quick. But I can't go on without telling the viewers and listeners about a gentleman I ran into at a convenience store in Nashville.
On the road?
In Nashville. And it was in an affluent area in Nashville.
Affluent.
Where people have a little bit of coin, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And this gentleman walks in a head-to-toe fur coat that...
Oh.
Beautiful, right?
Incredible baller status.
Impeccable, beard line and all of that.
Well, are we talking chin strap, or are we talking just well-cut beard?
No, full beard, but looked like... not a hair out of place. You know what I'm saying?
I
Perfect length and just all of this. And shoes that looked like they had what's Bowser spikes on the shoes?
Like Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden, that's even better.
Okay.
Iron Maiden spikes all over, but they
Run to the hills.
Perfect, but I'm sure that they were like solid gold, okay? And So over here and talking about he just came from the Rolls-Royce dealership that just rolled out their new SUV or something and had some Christmas party.
So do you got to own one to get in an invite on this?
And he was he was fabulous, Hayden. He was. That's the only word I could come up with to describe this guy.
Fabulous.
And so I felt I needed to comment on his jacket, and I got my fountain drink, and I told him that his jacket was beautiful. So I said, "That's a beautiful jacket," and he looked at me and he said, "Thank you, baby." And it was somebody I'll remember for the rest of my life. And he was buying a 12-pack of Bud Light.
Everybody drinks Budweiser. Right?
It was crazy. He maybe
you can be rich as hell and you can still drink Bud Light.
He could have been broke. Who knows? But he was fabulous.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, thank you, baby. But that was fun. So speaking of baby, what we're talking about here is, you see what I did there?
Damn, you're good.
Yeah, man, I did that. And what we both grew up, we're in our 30s.
Yeah.
So no need to be specific. And there's a lot of things these days that are not politically correct.
They're dropping like flies, man.
Dude, there's a lot of songs, movies, advertisements, whatever, have gone awry with the Me Too movement.
Have you seen that there's a preview for a new Dumbo movie?
I have not.
Okay, so you know how Disney's on this kick of making live-action versions of their old classics, like Lion King's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
They already did the Jungle Book.
Yep.
Aladdin's coming up.
Can't wait for Aladdin.
So Dumbo, I just saw that when we went to go see Wreck-It Ralph 2, breaks the internet or whatever. They showed a trailer for the new Dumbo movie, and the first thing I leaned over to my wife and was like, "Are they going to have like the racist crows in this one?" Like,
yeah. They have to throw all that out.
Yeah.
There's no way they can have it.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying?
Something about the. Why are you making me forget things, Wade?
Well, you're making me forget things. I know that I wanted to talk about.
It's cold outside.
It's very cold outside. I said things that were very inappropriate in our time that are getting dropped off. So
yes,
thank you for bearing with us here. And anyway, there are
sometimes we drink beer when we record, so bear with us on that one.
Uber. So hashtag Uber. What I want to talk about is the lyrics of this song.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm
was
ready for this.
There was a Cleveland radio station that was the first, I believe, that took it off the air and just said that they wouldn't play it anymore because the lyrics were, I believe, quote, it promotes date rape.
Let's be real here. The lyrics of this song are a tad bit rapey.
So I thought for our listeners, we would do it for them.
Oh, all
and
right.
We would kind of, go ahead.
Are we gonna like line by line this, or at least a quick skim?
We'll line by line. I think you're gonna know when you should be saying what words.
All right.
I'll fill in the lyrics that are inappropriate, maybe. So, 1944 was when this song was written.
That's like peak World War II right there.
So let's consider the times and the way that people spoke to one another back then, and the hierarchy, if you will. So I really can't stay. You want me to do it?
You
in
know,
the voice,
I kind of
don't you?
need. Yeah.
I really can't stay. I did it.
Okay. You can.
Okay.
I'll let you pass it because you did at least one.
Thank you.
But I mean, she got to go home.
You know what to say. Damn it.
Oh, the baby, it's cold outside.
No. I'm doing the same thing to you.
Oh.
I really can't stay.
I'm sorry. Beer.
I wanted, baby, it's cold outside.
Oh,
and
okay,
you gave me, I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
That's gold.
There you go.
So anyway, I won't make them go line by line. So it goes down to, so very nice, I'll hold your hands, they're just like ice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after a couple of,
you know,
I really
you just want
can't
to stick
stay.
around. I know your hands are cold. Let me just hold those for you.
My mother will start to worry. Beautiful, what's your hurry?
Oh
My father will be pacing the floor. Listen to the fireplace roar.
Man, this is what you call distraction.
So really, I'd better scurry. Beautiful, please don't hurry. Well, maybe just half a drink more.
Oh yeah.
Put some records on while I pour. Okay.
Oh, all of this again. What distraction? He's trying to make her not think about daddy pacing the floor and mama getting
Don't you worry
sore
about
or whatever
that.
the rhyme is.
Pour a drink.
Yeah, don't worry. I got this sweet new record. I mean, you know, what, a record's like 40 minutes long. Let's just listen to it and have a drink.
20-year-old scotch.
Oh, yeah. You can't say no to something this fancy.
Especially, he just got some, some stuff that was being hidden during Prohibition.
Oh, yeah, because this is 44.
Yeah, man. So, the neighbors might think.
I like that you're going back to the voice.
I have to. I was singing this song. It was snowing this morning. I was singing this song with my daughter.
Oh, my gosh.
Baby, it's bad out there.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Say, what's in this drink? This is where it starts to get a little bit
Roofalin.
racy right here. They call it roofalin. And no cabs to be had out there.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? They ain't running tonight. It's too snowy.
Uber, not here yet.
You're going to have to get a horse.
I wish I knew how. Your eyes are like starlight now. So he's changing the subject, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's talking about how can I get home? How in the world am I getting out of this place? The room's starting to spin a little bit, and he's like, no. Let me flirt with her a little bit. Let's.
Oh my god.
To break this spell, I'll take your hat. Your hair looks swell. So here he goes again with his little Rico Suave act, right?
Then just let me take your hat. I'll put it up here on the nice rack.
I ought to say no, sir. Okay?
She ought to.
Very, very clear. Mind if I move in closer?
Just every lyric is just...
At least I'm going to say that I tried, is what she says. Well, what's the sense of hurting my pride? I really can't stay.
Like, literally... victim blaming, like you're the jerk for not letting me hook up with you.
And it gets to, I simply must go, but baby, it's cold outside. The answer is no, but baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no. Oh my god.
The welcome has been, how lucky that you dropped in, so nice and warm. Look out the window at the storm. My sister will be suspicious. Gosh, your lips look delicious.
Oh, I know. That's like, dude, that is the lyric. Like, that's some Dahmer stuff right there. Like, I just want to shave them off and eat them.
My brother will be there at the door. Waves upon a tropical shore. You kidding me?
Oh my God.
Gosh, your lips are. I can't
That
go into
lyric
this anymore.
That lyric, that part right there is just the creepiest thing in any song. Is gosh, your lips look delicious. Like, I've just never had that thought where like, I'm like, man, like even my wife, like, it's just I don't think of lips as delicious. It's just not an adjective I would use. Do you back me up on this?
Pneumonia and dying, man. This is obviously
like, unless you hook up with me, you're gonna catch pneumonia.
You're gonna die, and pneumonia was the hot thing in the 40s. Like, you died the first time you got pneumonia.
They didn't have the medicine.
They didn't have the medicine. So I hope that played out as well as it was here, because that was a whole lot of fun.
What we need the public to do is to go to your social medias and declare your either love or hate for Baby It's Cold Outside. Is it rapey to you, or is it just traditional?
Dude, it's gonna get rapey. Like, as far if 80-20, you know, depending.
You think we'll even get 20 on that?
Our senior citizen viewers are gonna. We have some. Don't lie. I was asked for a photo op the other day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
You're very rich.
I'm very rich, baby.
Baby, it's cold outside.
It's very cold outside.
It's actually damn cold outside right now, so that's a real statement.
So speaking of Prohibition, I read something really cool about Winston Churchill. So
the we shall never surrender.
No,
that one.
No, but when anytime that he came to America during Prohibition, okay. And while he was in America, he was written a doctor's note that basically said that he could drink an indefinite amount of alcohol whenever he wanted, especially at dinner. Needed to. Like, medically, he needed to.
He was drinking good whiskey or several pints a day.
Yeah.
Many pints, I would imagine.
Scotch. Who knows what it was?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of fun.
A prescription for it.
Yeah, it was a legit written out prescription. I mean, it looked like something he typed up on a typewriter. Probably did. And just put a doctor's name on it. Think about
that was kind of Nixon-y, actually, but
that's very Nixon-y. I just went with it too. But think about how easy it was to do shit like that back in those days.
Very easy. Not to make this BRV short run too long, but I heard a fantastic story about this guy in France that sold the Eiffel Tower twice to somebody. Or different people, but sold it twice. As in he made up fake identification. This is back when the Eiffel Tower was new in Paris, and came up with fake credentials that he was someone that worked for the city, and they were trying to tear down the Eiffel Tower and sell it for scrap, and he got these scrap people to bid on it and actually got them to pay him for it just based on his credentials that he had fake made up, and did that twice.
Nice. Nothing like a good con man in the 30s and 40s, man.
I mean, for real. Like,
the con men were like getting away with everything in those days. Think about one in like the Wild West.
Oh, I know.
Wild West con men.
Somebody find you.
We should research Wild West con men and talk about that on our podcast. Have we plugged our podcast yet? What's our podcast? We have a podcast, by the way.
It's that.
The big red van. We are on anywhere you find a podcast by now, right?
Yep. Yeah. All the main ones.
All the main ones.
Social meds.
We talk about what on our podcast?
Stuff like this.
Yeah. we go long.
This is short form. The podcast is long form. That's the best way to put it.
It is. We try to teach you something. What's the difference about the podcast?
Silly but educational.
The shorts are definitely silly, highly uneducational. But I had a lot of fun with this one, dude. It was really good to get back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for sitting down with me. So, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for joining us, everybody. And we hope you listen to the podcast. But for now, we'll catch you on the next one.